For example, there are many who don't even understand what's going on in the United States with the riots. It's not about the guy that died. It's not about black folks. It's not about Black Lives Matter. I'll tell you what it's about. Now look at from protest to riot. And then more people have died since then. And the call for disbanding, abrogation, cancellation, defunding of the police. Why is that? You think it's limited to the United States? No, it's not. Why are they doing it? It's part of the game. I'll tell you what it is. It's simple. Because they want to come in with the alternative method for security. What is that alternative method for security? The total control with the RFID microchip. That's what it's about. And so you're going to find cities getting rid of their police and then experimenting just one little city after another. The city says no police. Everyone must get the microchip. And with that, you're going to know everybody. Everybody will know everybody. They're going to know everyone. And crime will be controlled. And they've got the media to help hype it. And in spite of the failure of the system, they're going to praise it like the best thing in the world. That's what it's about. Get rid of the police. Then that city, everyone gets microchipped. And if you're visiting, you must come in with some digital identification. You must be known. Everyone must have a digital personality. So if you're visiting that city, they'll be able to identify you. Otherwise, don't come. Then it works because they cannot do that in the whole of the United States at once. No, it can't work. So they're going to have to go city by city and disorganize that beautiful country. If the United States is so racial, why are so many black people going into the U.S.? Ask that question. Simple question. Why are you still going? They're not coming into the United States to change it. They're coming into the United States because it offers them something. They're coming to take refuge in the United States. That's why they come. So it's not true that black people are angry with the United States. No, they love the United States. That's why they're coming. You don't go to a country you hate. You flee from a country you hate. You want to know if a country is good? Find out whether people are coming into it or going out of it. So this is not about the black people. Ask the black people directly, what do you think? Look at those who are rampaging in the streets. They're not black people. There are few black people in there who don't understand what's going on. It's not about racism. It's not about racism. You want to know about real racism? Go to places where you will not find black people. Black people are running away from there. That's when you understand racism, because the black people are running away from there. All the coloreds are running away from there. then you understand this is where the problem is.
Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Yahweh be known, the Heavenly Father, the creator of heaven and earth, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. The God which the scriptures speak of. And Yahweh is only begotten Son, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And the Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great wisdom who rule well, pushing on the present because people wake up and to seal the elect of the nation of Israel. And salutation to you, sincere Archimedes, that are pushing this gospel in truth and sincerity, risking your lives and your freedom to do so. Alright, so what we're going to go into today is, like that's the video in the post production shows, that's a man that was parroting the elders and the apostles, the Hebrew Israelites talking points. That man is Pastor Chris Akilon. He's a very popular pastor here in Nigeria, specifically, and also, probably all over the world, internationally, because he has a lot of churches, international churches. He's the general overseer or the founder or whatever they like to call themselves of Christ Embassy. He's another mega church pastor. I know you heard him, speaking on all the things, you heard him speaking on the things that James has been talking about for years. I know that out of all the pastors that are here in Nigeria, out of all the false prophets that are all the plantation Christians that are here in Nigeria, he's the one that I am certain with I'm 100% certain that he has been watching the Hebrew Israelites, specifically the men of Great Millstone and on down. And because he always brings out these precepts that you can only hear if you have been listening to the Hebrew Israelites. Precepts that can only come out from the mouth of a Hebrew Israelite, or from and from the mouth of more specifically from the mouth of Great Millstone. And we already know, we know that all these people, not just Hebrew Israelites, but also the heathens, the plantation Christians, the Muslims, all these different groups of people watch our videos, because we have the truth. That's how you know you have the truth, because all these people, they know, they are keeping tabs on the Hebrew Israelites, because they know in their hearts that this is the truth. This is it. Basically that what we have here is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. You know how it is. But anyway, that's the things that the guy was saying, concerning this George Floyd matter and the riots and the Black Lives Matter riots are going on. When he told you that it wasn't about the George Floyd and it wasn't about you so-called blacks, he was right. When he told you that it was about the work of the beast, that's more or less it. Because we all know that everything that Esau is doing right now is leading up to the microchip, to chipping the whole planet, leading up to the mark of the beast. Whatever law Esau implements, whatever psyop he builds up, like this George Floyd matter, everything leads up to the mark of the beast. But we know that what Esau is actually trying to do is his new world order. This great reset. That's what Esau is trying to build up. Everything is leading up to the mark of the beast, and that mark of the beast will be the crown, jewel of the new world, of his new world order. Because once he chips the whole world, or once he chips a good portion of the world, once he chips the toothless and the heathens, that's when Esau thinks that he'll win. That's when we'll be out of here, man. That will be the end of our endurance. Will be the end of everything. But that's beside the point. Let's put that aside and talk about what we are speaking on. This man, this Pastor Chris, he has heard all the things that the elders and the apostles have to say. He has heard the gospel of the gospel of the Hebrew Israelites, but yet he still teaches our plantation Christianity doctrine. He teaches our plantation Christianity gospel. He has heard the truth, but he doesn't want to come out. He doesn't want to come out of Christianity and go into the truth. And come into the truth. He still pushes his own brand. That's plantation Christianity, and they now twist the truth to fit his plantation Christianity doctrine. And that will lead me to my first precept I wanted to bring out. So that is the book of Mark chapter 4, and I'll start from verse 13. And he said unto them, and as you can see the words I read, meaning that this is Yahweh speaking. Know ye not this parable, and how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word, and the sower of the word is, the Most High, through Yahweh and through the Holy Spirit, And these are they by the wayside, which the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately, and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. And these are the tutors of our people that immediately they hear this word, they just instantly that the demons in them, start rousing up, and start getting excited, and they immediately buck up against these truths. They immediately dismiss it. The truth doesn't have a chance to take root in their heart. They immediately just cast it aside. Those of our people, and because all these people that Yahusha is speaking of that hear these words, these are speaking of only Israelites. The heathen, once they hear this word, the heathen can't, even if they, and the heathen can't even get this truth. The heathen won't even get it at all. This is not speaking of all people. You're speaking of only Israelites. And I continue verse 16. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness, and have no roots in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. And these are those that were in the truth for a while, but then they now fell out, for one reason or the other. Maybe you heard a doctrine that that you didn't agree with, or maybe that's all that was in you just wasn't enough, because there are this type of people, people that always just fall out of the truth, for one reason or the other. And I continue from verse 18. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it become unfruitful. And this is speaking on that, and a great example of that would be this Pastor Chris that I was talking about. He cares for this world. That is why he doesn't want. That's why he changed the truth into a plantation Christian lie. That's why he converted the truth into a plantation Christian doctrine and started spewing his vomits. Because once he heard the truth, the case of this world, he cared about Esau's world. He cared about his riches. His position in Esau's world. And this is the same with these celebrities. People that are out here praising these celebrities for finding that they're Hebrew Israelites when they've known all this while. Guess what? It wasn't the celebrities that told you who you were. It wasn't the celebrities that brought out the fact that you are Hebrew Israelites. It was the Hebrew Israelites, or it was the Hebrew Israelites themselves, specifically the men of Great Millstone on down, were the ones that have been telling you who you people are. You are the ones that tell you who that you are the Hebrew Israelites, not these celebrities. But yes, he will come out here and be praising the celebrity just because they put up a little post talking about Hebrew Israelites, talking about the Hebrew Israelites. When out of all, when out of when they would never lift up one of their fingers, to push this gospel, to do the work. They would never do that because they have too much cares in this world. They care too much about this world. They have too much. They care too much about their riches. This reminds me of the parable of the rich man and the rich man and Yahushua, when he came to Yahushua and asked him, how will I obtain salvation? And Yahushua told him that he should sell everything that he had and follow him. And the rich man just left, because he could not sell everything that he had. That is a good example of these celebrities. These celebrities out here. And even talking about these celebrities. These celebrities that are basically the scum of this. They are the lowest of the low in this society. These celebrities, these politicians, and all these plantation Christian pastors. All these people that you Israelites, you Jakes, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans hold in high regard. They are the lowest. They are the lowest in this society, man. That's why the scripture tells you in the book of Proverbs, where it says that folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. Because right now the scum of the earth are basically in a high place. These celebrities, if you know the kind of debt they do in the background, these celebrities, these politicians, the kind of debt they do in the background, kind of pagan and the paganism and idolatry, and the kind of disgusting, grimy, evil things that they do that they do behind closed doors. You know that these people, they're not worth your admiration. They're not worth. They're not even worth. The, as I was saying, Slack, yeah, I got yeah, the video was cut off there. I was saying this celebrity is not even worth it does to your feet. But anyway, that's beside the point. You know, and the thing about this plantation Christianity is that even if they tell you the truth, they still have to mix in a few lies in there, just so that just to deceive people, just to keep you in that dead state, in that asleep state. When he was talking about how the protest in the protest in the United States wasn't about race, which is a lie, because everything that happens in this world is always it's always about Jacob and Esau. The scripture says that the children struggle together in the womb. They know that Jacob held the heel of Esau, because Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. That's Second Ezra 6:8-9. That is because let's get that precept in the book of Genesis. So okay, Genesis chapter 25. Let's get that precept first. So it's the book of Genesis chapter 25 and verse 22, and it reads, "And the children struggled together within her, and she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh." And the she this scripture is speaking about is Rebecca. So okay, yeah, Rebecca, Isaac's wife, and the children are Jacob and Esau. So even in the womb, they were already fighting. And then when they came out of the womb, that the sons of Jacob and the sons of Esau had always been in conflict with each other. This is what this current crisis in the world is about right now. The sons of Jacob on the right hand side fighting against the sons of Esau on the left hand side. So this is it has always been about race. It has always been about the race, because it is Jacob versus Esau. And the other thing that he did in that video was he praised Babylon, talked about how great of a country America is. He didn't tell you that Babylon is falling. He didn't tell you that America is soon to be destroyed. He didn't tell you that the US is in a very low state right now. He didn't tell you the situation that is in US, that the dollar is crashing. And the US is about to enter a financial collapse, a recession, and they like they're trying to crash the US economy. They're trying to crash the whole global economy. That ESOL system is falling down around him. It is a controlled demolition. To try to bring out that order up KO. Order out of KO. That the US is about that the United States is about to fall into martial law. And these protests are all a part of it. He didn't tell you, they didn't add that part. They just did that. America is greater. That all our people, all the Jakes here in West Africa are running over to America, which means the country is still great. But what he did not understand is that event, that whole Jakes here in West Africa running to America, running to Babylon the Great, running to the land of their captivity, is part of the causes. So I get that in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, because it's part of the causes where it says that how did it go again? Yeah, it is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32, and it reads, "Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand." That's what's basically happening right now. These Jakes, they live this West Africa, and they go to US, they go to Babylon, they go to Canada, they go to all these Edomite nations, and they basically work there as slaves. They get they work for less than minimum wage. They work for less than minimum wage, and that little the little change that Esau gives them, they feel like that like they're actually making money, but they're not making anything, compared to what they compared to the average wage, the normal wage. They're not actually making anything. But this is what that's what you expect from plant. That's what all those things that he said is what you expect from plantation Christianity. Because that is essentially what plantation Christianity is. And let me read for you what plantation Christianity, what plantation Christianity basically is. So I read the book of John chapter 8, verse 44. "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." And that basically summarizes plantation Christianity. The lies of the devil, the lies of Esau, and the only thing that they can do is lie. Alright, so I'm going to end it there. I haven't thought of a title for this video. A lot of you in the spirit will give me a good title that I can use for this video. I like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakodashim. Please, Peter, good brother, edified. Shalom.